Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Razak at CMTrading. Today is July 24th, 2017, and today is Monday morning. So looking at the economic events of the day, no major news events scheduled for today, but let's see what's been happening in the charts because there has been a lot been going on. So we're going to start here with the Euro USD like a rocket. 116.64 we're trading at right now. There was really very difficult entry points right here to really get into it. And I mentioned this last week when we did have this minor sell-off right here, this bull flag. The GBP USD fell a little bit quicker and the Euro USD did not. And that was a clear indication that the next time around it would bounce. They would bounce much harsher in the Euro USD on the upwards momentum than on the GBP USD, as you can see. So we're really trading at 116.63. Hard to really chase this up at this level. Remember, my goal for the end of the year is 120. Okay, I believe that we're going to hit this 120 before the end of the year, and we're only about 350 pips away. So we've already come along from 110. Okay, this massive gap up, as you can see here, gap and go, and since we've been gapping up, we've gone over 800 pips over the past just 3-4 weeks. So I still think that we're going to go higher. It's just a matter of time. I think that we're going to be a little bit choppy here. We're going to be selling off a little bit, but you shouldn't be looking for the retracement. The greater play here is on the upside. So as long as you have some sort of pullback, if we pull back to our support trend line here, maybe a possible entry point there. Just remember the resistance becomes support, so we have support on 114-ish, 114.80-ish, let's say. So that might be a decent place to pick this up on the upside. Looking at GBP USD, playing catch up here. We're trading above this 130 level, as you can see. Like I said, support, resistance becomes support, and right here we're bouncing off of it. So I'd like to see a little bit of a sharper bounce. Otherwise, this may be a short. Okay, and we may see this further down at 128, 129-ish level, so keep an eye on that. Gold has been solidifying here at 1,255. We finally made this back from our 12-ish level, okay, and we mentioned that this was a major correction from our rally. What's nice about this is that we're trading in this range, okay. So if you look at this, the extremities is 1,290-ish level, on the downside 1,212-ish level, the teen level. So we're right here in the middle of this right now. A decent place to have picked it up at 112-ish level just a couple of weeks ago. And so right now we're in the middle. There's not much you can do right here, but I would like to see some sort of continued trending between this 1300-ish level and 1,212-ish level. So I mean, it's really hard to say at this level which way we're going to go. If you did buy it at the bottom, I would unload some of my position here, as you've made some decent amount of money here. Oil as well, firming up right now. Some uncertainties in the market, in the Middle East, so on and so forth. So gold getting a little bit stronger here at $46 a barrel. So let's see how that actually develops. JSE. Now this is a major play. I would say this was a great short up here. Multi-year resistance we have here, as you can see, at 48,419. Although we've been very aggressive on the upside here, big green bar, okay, there's still some room to make in shorting this resistance. Now I would be very careful here just because this was a big green bar. Okay, but as we've tested it before several times, and we never close it above this 48,500-ish level. So we haven't seen it break up above. I'd like to see it break up above. If it doesn't, it's a very clear short. Okay, so that's a big entry point for you guys if you do decide to pick up on this. Looking at the Dow Jones, we sold off briefly last week, towards the end of last week, as you can see here, 21,465-ish level, but now we're trading at 21,510-ish level, 100 points off of our all-time highs. Is this a retracement? Is this a correction? Perhaps. Maybe it's the beginning of a correction, and maybe we'll have a little bit of a slight move downward. So keep an eye on that as well. The DAX has been, though, very weak. Look at this. We're trading in the DAX here, and we fell below this level here, as you can see. 12,219, finally breaking this support level at 12,364. Now the question is how farther we're going to break further down. Now, it's really hard to say because we are in uncharted territory. Okay, so we may just find ourselves just solidifying around a certain area, 112-ish, 12,000-ish level, and then trading within a range. But so far, we've topped out here, and we look like we're selling off a little bit further before we go higher. USD CAD getting even stronger. 125, as you can see here on a weekly chart, we're right below the support level. So remember, the next support level is really 108-ish level. So there's a big change in the dollar getting much weaker versus the euro, versus the CAD, and even worse, weaker versus the GBP. So you see that this is happening across the board, and it's really showing itself that the dollar is getting weaker. So keep an eye on this as this continues its slide down, and we could, there's nothing to say that we can't hit 120-ish level even. So keep an eye on this as this unfolds. This is Fred Razak at CM Trading. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.